Hi everyone, this is Jesley from PropertyLimBrothers. Today the bleubricks team is bringing you to Pasir Ris. We have an EA, this huge EA standing at 155 square meter. It features a 4-bedroom and 2 bathrooms, so it's going to be very good for multi-generation family if you're looking to convert one of them into a 5-bedder. So follow me as we check out more. Let's go! Hi guys, remember to stay tuned to the end of this home tour video because we'll be sharing with you 5 BB Reno ideas that you can have for this huge EA. Let's go! So where we are located is block 607. This is along Elias Road. The TOP is in year 1997, which means that you have a very healthy balanced lease of 70 over years. This entire cluster is mostly made out of executive units, and where we are standing on this block 607 has a total of 17 stories. So this entire block is made up of 56 executive units, which means that there are only like point block or executive units ranging from 1,500 square feet all the way to 1,600 over square feet. Alright, so now let me share with you on the BB location analysis. So if you zoom out on the map and take a look at Pasir Ris as a whole, it's super huge. Now on the extreme left corner, you have Pasir Ris West Plaza, and on the extreme right corner, that's where you can find Loyang Point. Now if you zoom out and take a look at what is on top, that is going to be Downtown East and the entire Pasir Ris Beach. Now where this block is located is along Elias Road, of which our block is walking distance to Elias Mall. That's where you can buy your groceries. There's going to be plenty of shops, from GP clinics to the pet store. There is wet market. Everything that you need for you and your family, you can find it right over there in a 2 minutes walking distance. So many people have thought of Pasir Ris to be like a too east of a portion in the side of Singapore, but fear not, because next time in the near future, Pasir Ris is going to be like Tampines. And what do I mean by that? So if you take a look at Tampines as a whole, there is only one MRT station last time, which is Tampines MRT. There's only like 3 shopping malls. But if you take a look at where they are now, they have a downtown line, of which they have a Tampines East and a Tampines West MRT station. So fast forward to 2032, this is going to be the same for Pasir Ris itself, because there is going to be a new line called the Cross Island Line, and that will start from the aviation, which is all the way in Changi Airport. Then it will come to Pasir Ris. The first stop that it will reach will be called Pasir Ris East, followed by Pasir Ris MRT station, and followed by where we are, which is called the Elias MRT station. And they have already started the construction work in this year 2023, and is stipulated to be completed by 2032. So that is going to provide a lot of convenience for all the residents here. So for parents who are looking to enroll your kids to the school nearby, within 1 kilometer you can find Parkview Primary, Elias Park Primary, there is Meridian Primary, and there is an overseas family school that is situated right beside the new Elias MRT station. Alright, so moving on, now let's talk about the BB floor plan analysis. So this unit is considered an EA, which is an executive apartment bracket point block. It stands at a total of 155 square meter, which translates to 1668 square feet. It features a 4-bedroom and 2 bathrooms, a super huge living and dining. You have a storeroom and a combined kitchen and yard space. Alright, now let's move on to the interior of the home. Alright, so let's start from the foyer area first. First thing you want to note is that your main door is not like facing all the way straight into your living or your dining or any of the room. So in terms of feng shui wise, actually it's considered quite good because you allow the qi to flow into the entire space. One thing you want to note is that the entire block has 2 lifts that serve 4 units per level. That consists of the point block. So every one of your neighbor is a point block, but there are only some units that is a corner such that all your windows are actually outward facing, such that it doesn't face into the corridor. So at the corner here is where you can find a very spacious storeroom to store in all your family stuff. Right outside of the kitchen is where you can find the dining set. As of now, there is a 6-seater, of which if you want to, you can actually expand up to an 8-seater. There is this nicely decorated false ceiling, of which kind of tells you that this is the dining zone. Moving on, you do have the living space as well. They have placed in the L-shaped sofa right at this side and the TV console right on this side. If you take a look at the entire flooring for the living and dining, all these are nicely flushed with like book match marble. I think as a brand new homeowner, if you want to save on the renovation cost, you can certainly just repolish, rebuff, and they will look as good as new again. So the first BB reno idea would definitely have to start from the 5th bedroom. Now by placing the partition right over here, it allows your family to have 5 bedrooms in this resale HDB. The size definitely allows you to put in your study desk, a wardrobe plus a super single bed. And not forgetting, there is still some hidden storages all along the living and your dining area. For the second BB reno idea, because I feel that this whole space is way too huge, now with a partition right over here, this can be then your new TV console. It allows some lights to come through from the 3 panels of window, and this is where you can put your L-shaped sofa. So moving on to the third BB reno idea. If I will be the one staying in this home with my sofa at this corner, this will likely be where I will be hosting all my friends and families. This is where I can put in an 8 or a 10 seater, and right at the back it allows me to fit in a dry kitchen concept or even like a bar counter. So this is probably where you can have your espresso, you can put some of your liquor and also your wine glasses right at this portion. Alright, let's take a look at the newest renovation that they have done, which is in the kitchen. So the owners have spent about $20,000 in terms of the renovation cost, doing a rehauling for the entire kitchen. If you take a look at the original floor plan, there used to be a wall plus a door over here that separates the yard and the kitchen, but sometimes there can be very limited light that's coming through. Now by hacking away this whole area, they have combined this whole kitchen into a larger space for your family to use. Countertop-wise, they are all made up of quartz top. You have a gas stove and plenty of storage options all around the kitchen. There is even a dedicated area for your 2-door fridge, plus this huge sink where you can do your dishes, and even the racks are nicely placed in as well. If you really want to top out in terms of the renovation, I guess the maximum you want to do is to just install glass backsplash throughout your cooking and your meal prep area. Now if we come into the yard space, very generous in size. You have 3 panels of window, of which you are not facing any of your neighbor. That is very important for you to note. There is a washer and an area for you to put your dryer as well. Right at this corner is where you can find your first common bathroom. Very spacious in size. Likely you can renovate into a modern design of your own preference. Before I show you the rest of the home, if you are looking for EAs around the east side, be it Tampines or Pasir Ris, here are some of the options for you to choose from. Okay, if you're someone who is looking particularly just for EA because they are way much bigger than a 5-room, if you take a look at Tampines area itself, for EA at the same age range, there are EAs that's asking about $840,000. Those are sized between 1,500 over square feet, and it ranges all the way to $1.12 million, and that's almost the same size as us, which is 1,600 over square feet. Alright, so if you zoom out your lenses to just Pasir Ris itself and you're looking for only EA options, the EA size ranges from 1,004 all the way to 1,006 where we are standing on. I would say this is one of the biggest layout that you can find for EA in Pasir Ris. Price-wise, it ranges from 800 all the way to close to $1 million. Now where we are standing on, I would say this is the most squarish or the most rectangular kind of layout, of which it allows you to have a 5-bedroom HDB. Alright, moving on to the BB financial analysis. So in any case whereby you are a first-time family buyer looking for a resale HDB, you can be eligible for a grant of up to $50,000. If you are staying near your parents or your kids and they are within 4 kilometers from this premises, you can be eligible for $20,000, of which the entire grant will make up to $70,000 to help you offset the total price of this unit. So ever since after May 2023, there is a new system from HDB called the HFE. And it helps buyers to see their eligibility into buying a resale flat nowadays. And one very special thing that I really like is that now buyers can get to know and confirm how much grant they can get before committing into the purchase. Alright, now let's take a look at the first bedroom. Now, according to the floor plan, this is considered a study, but just take a look at the sheer size. It's squarish, it's huge, it's a blank canvas for you to re-explore into a proper and functional bedroom of your preference. Now, this whole entire corner can be your wardrobe for you to reconvert into a proper and functional bedroom. Now, let's take a look at the orientation here first. Where we are facing, this is towards northwest, but HDB is very thoughtful. Now, take a look at this false facade over here. It really helps to shield out any of the afternoon sun. And right beside us, there is also a HDB block. So if the sun sets at about 5 PM, actually you don't really get much of a sun. And if this is really a concern for you, you can always opt to have the solar film to help to block off any of the heat or UV. Alright, now let me show you the second bedroom. Now, size-wise, this is definitely a lot larger than the study area. You have a rectangular kind of a space. First thing you want to note is that this orientation is the same as the study, and right across us, this is actually a condo called Oasis. And we are very thankful that most of the units are very far away from us. So number one, the distance to your neighbor, like you can't really see them at all. Number two is that there is a tennis court right above the multi-story car park. And we are so thankful that this unit is on the mid-level, which means that we are only overlooking towards the tennis court and not any of the car park. So for the fourth BB Reno idea, like all the young couple nowadays, everyone really hopes to have their walk-in wardrobe. Now with a resale HDB of this sheer size, and take a look at all the room size, it is possible for you to have like a 2 panels of walk-in wardrobe right over here, set the partition right here, and you can still have your queen or your king, and right in front is your TV console. Now let me show you the third common bedroom. So for the third common bedroom wise, the orientation is slightly different, but what I love is that, as you can see here, you won't see any neighbors at all, and right across there, that is what I've been saying, the Elias Mall, where you can get everything that you need for your family. Right, last but not least, you have the biggest room of the unit, which is of course the master bedroom. Now take a look at the sheer size of this. It's a little bit like a maze right now, but the orientation wise, we are also overlooking to northwest orientation. So of course it comes with an attached bathroom, size wise very generous. There even is a window for ventilation, so it kind of separates out your wet area and your dry area. So behind me is where you can find your basin plus a bit of storage. Underneath the window there is also some storage space, and on the other side is where you can have your shower. For the last BB Reno idea, it definitely has to be in your master bedroom. Now with everyone working from home nowadays, it is quite important to have a workstation. So if you see here, there is already a king size and a lot of space over here. This is likely where you can fit in your workstation, probably for the his here and for the hers right over here. So we have come to the end of this home tour. Just to give you a brief summary of where we are standing, this is an EA, which is an executive apartment, standing at a huge size of 155 square meter, and translate that to 1668 square feet. We are also walking distance away to Elias Mall. That's where your family, your kids gets to enjoy most of the amenities out there. This features a 4-bedroom and 2-bathroom. If you are looking for one that allows you to convert into a 5th bedroom, then you might want to consider a size of this layout. It's only asking at $888,000 negotiable. If you'd like to arrange for a viewing, do contact myself, Jesley. The details are all down below in the box. Do like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We can also be found on Facebook, Instagram, as well as TikTok. Once again, my name is Jesley, bleubricks by PropertyLimBrothers. Always happy to show you the place. So this entire that's where you can buy your groceries. That's where you can buy. So many have thought that, oh, Pasir Ris seems to be like a too west. No, it's not west. Oh my god. If you take a look at Tampines as a whole, last time there used to be only one MRT station, which is the East-West Line, only Tampines Mall, you got Century Square and Tampines One. If you take a look at the whole Tampines, last time there used to be only one MRT station. That is the... I got it in my head. So the owners have spent quite a bit in terms of renovation, and they do renovate like parts and parcels of the different parts of the... Pause.